Hello and welcome back to Geezer Gamers. Today we're playing some more Tower Tactics, and I'm actually in the middle of a run. I wasn't originally going to record this, but I did find some pretty crazy interactions, and I just wanted to go ahead and get it on camera now, and maybe show off the rest of this run. So I do apologize you don't get to see the beginning of the run, but it wasn't honestly altogether too interesting until this point. But what we have is it is one of the new classes, and it starts with Spell Adept, or one of the new decks, I should say. It starts with Spell Adept. Each 5th spell casted gain 1 mana, and then we also picked up Reusable Mana, which gives us each 3rd spell casted gain 1 mana. And the rest of these mostly don't matter. We have some duplicates and things like that in here. Some random stuff that's mostly irrelevant. But what is interesting is our deck. We can only have 10 cards. And several of these we start with. We have the Isochron bot, which is critical to this. The Arcane Resonator, which isn't critical but is a lot of fun. And then we threw some duplication in a couple starting cards and a couple of shops and whatnot. We have 5 Rebound Shocks, and that's actually 1 too many. I do need to take one out. We only need 4 Rebound Shocks, but in this case we have 5. So it does make things a little bit awkward. 1 Cryptic Command, which is important, or something that can function like Cryptic Command, but honestly Cryptic Command has been critical for keeping me alive, especially combined with Arcane Resonator. You can just get off a ton of healing throughout a fight, so that's pretty nice. Fulminator, which I don't need anymore, so I can cut that as well. I bought that early on just to help survive because I needed a source of physical damage. So the next thing I want to do is cut Fulminator and cut 1 Rebound Shock, and this will basically flow perfectly. And then 4C, 2 mana, draw 5 cards. And the way this works is, we have a couple ways left, so I'll go ahead and show it. As you can see, we have 32 mana. I'm just going to cast a Cryptic Command now to make sure that I draw the extra cards, because it does give us a little bit of extra card draw. Premonition could work as well, because that does make you draw 2 extra cards in the following turn. And we'll go ahead and go. As you can see here, we just have infinite damage, basically, off of this Isochron bot. I haven't seen anything that's gotten by it yet. And now we have drawn our entire deck. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we're missing 1 card, but that's okay. So the way this works is we'll cast Rebound Shock, which also does 15,000 damage currently because it scales up every time you cast it. And I've obviously already done this a bunch of times this round. So I could just one-shot everything with Rebound Shock, but I'm not going to. But what we do is we cast a bunch of these Rebound Shocks, specifically 4 of them, and then we'll cast 4C. And you'll see it just draws itself and all of our Rebound Shocks again, so we can literally just do this over and over again. We are actually missing 1 card. The 1 card we're missing is our other Isochron bot. I don't know why it works this way. For some reason, it's always going to draw the same cards. I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know what the deal is. Now, if I did cast another card, if I did play another card, it would have a chance. It also glitched out on me one time and I had to restart the fight, but so I'm not going to do this over and over again. But it actually generates infinite mana is the point. And so we could just go on and on and on. It is time consuming and there's no real need to do it, so we'll just push through. But the Isochron bot, as it upgrades, it caps at 100 spells, but for some reason it still keeps track of spells above 100. Increases its range, its magic penetration, and its attack speed with every spell you cast up to 100, and that's why it's spewing what it's spewing. But I'm basically just, I don't have to do anything else beyond that. So that's the deck, and we're going to use that to just finish through the rest of this run. Look, trinkets, draw 1 more card each round, start each combat with 1 mana less. No thank you. Draw 1 more card each round, reactivating towers costs 1 mana more, or increase maximum overload by 1 and lose 3 max health. Don't really need the overload. 1 more card each round. Does that actually help? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we don't want to add any of these. Actually, well, I already skipped it. The enchantment that makes you draw an extra card each round also probably could have gone together to replace this engine if we needed it to, but we don't really need to replace the engine, so. Moving on, we do want to hit this shop and hopefully pick up some money along the way, so probably just go event, elite, and just kind of bounce through all of this and try and pick up that shop, and then the rest site, and then the boss, who is every 5 seconds disable 2 random towers for 5 seconds, so I do need to be aware of that. And make sure I don't get completely bodied by that. So let's hit the event. Don't want to lose max health. Don't want a basic card. Guess we're fighting an elite fight. So the first couple of rounds are the sketchiest, but we have plenty of these magic shocks, and I'm actually going to slow down. In the beginning, I like to slow it down just so we don't accidentally miss. And it is possible we actually leak here, because this guy has a lot of health, but it's okay. We have Cryptic Command to help heal it up afterwards. Not a big deal. Alright, still need to build up a bit of mana, which these shocks also help do. Oh yeah, this guy is also going to leak, but he's only 1 star, so not a problem. Actually, we might be able to kill him. Yeah. Oop, I didn't get time to cast it. Okay, so I'm pretty slow, unfortunately, not an APM gamer here. We have enough mana now to completely go off. So, but we didn't draw enough cards. We didn't cast our Cryptic Command, but we can actually do that. We can draw into it. Play another one of these. Rebound shock, rebound shock. We'll play the Cryptic Command. Make sure you get some of these rebound shocks down and actually be useful. And I can just go ahead and play this. And we can speed this up now. Shouldn't need to be super slow anymore. Alright, now we should have everything to actually do this, so we'll just spam. Do. And then we just do this. 4 and a 4C, 4 and a 4C. And you'll see we're slowly gaining basically 1 mana each cycle. It does take a little bit of time. Oh, it actually broke on us. We actually did miss and didn't draw our 4C here, which is not altogether too common, but that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just play that. We'll hit next wave. We'll just Cryptic Command this. Make sure we get our card draw going off from that. And it's going to just die to that crap anyway. And now we rebound. You can actually just play fewer to guarantee that you draw the 4C if you need to. Alright, we'll play that. Rebound. 4C. Play that. And there it is. And we could, I mean, we could get another one if we wanted to. Like, against the final boss, we'll probably have to get several. Just to make sure. Actually, it looks like maybe once you max this out, you can't actually draw any more Isochron's. Isochron might be like that. I don't know. Anyway, we don't need to do anything else. We've got plenty of damage on this. We'll just go ahead and fast forward through everything. Oh, wait, hold up. We need to actually kill these guys. Stupid stealth guys come through, and you know, stuff gets crazy. So. Every now and then something comes through, like a tower disable. And it's the whole reason that stuff exists, right? I wonder if there's hotkeys to change. So space does do next wave. I don't know if there's hotkeys to change game speed. Oh, arrow keys, perfect. Alright. So if it comes down to it, in a pinch, I can use the arrow keys to pause the game. Red cherry, 3 max health and 1 luck. Not sad about that. A little bit of breathing room, and once again, we don't want to pick any of these up. They don't do us any good. We can go elite and then elite. And we do have the bot. Let's slow the game down a little bit just to make sure we can handle whatever's coming out. Just go ahead and pop that guy, and we'll wait for these guys to group up if I even need to. Nah, we'll be fine. And here we can go Cryptic Command. I think rebound. 4C. And rebound, 4C. I think we got it. Just build up a bunch of mana here. Unfortunately, come back in a different order each time. You need to be a little careful not to cast them out of order. Or you can get stuck earlier than you might want to. Alright, that's up to 3,000 damage, which should be good enough. I should be able to start doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4C. 1, 2, 3, 4C. 1, 2, 3, 4C. Whoops. Excuse me, please. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4C. Now this does consume a little bit of mana. We don't actually go infinite while we're putting out the turrets. Which is why you don't see me doing this with the 4 mana towers. It would just take too long and not really gain anything. So we're just going to go with that. We'll do a couple more of these, just get a little more mana. Only reason being, I just want to put out 3 that, 1, 2, 3, 4 that. The only reason I'm doing this is just in case there's like a stupid disabled tower or something. I have a little bit of protection. 1, 2, 3, 4C, and that'll pull all of them back out. 3, 4, 4C. Oop, cast that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4C. And I just want to put one of these guys out here. And we have plenty of rebounds, so we can go ahead and speed this up. Slow this down. I could actually, you can just pay to reactivate that guy. It's not that big of a deal. I get mana every turn, and I don't need to spend it, so... Just gotta pay a little bit of attention, can't completely AFK, but... Just pay attention to whatever's coming through. I don't care if that gets deactivated, it's completely irrelevant. As long as this guy doesn't get activated, as long as the stealth guy doesn't come flying through. And every now and then this just blows something up for 52,000 damage. It is pretty ridiculous. So now, if we want, we can actually just do this. Oh, we're out of mana. But we can get a couple of these things for whatever reason if we wanted to. It does look like we can only have one of these Icecrown bots though, unless something weird is going on. I'll just go ahead and cast that. That'll load that up in these guys. Not for any real reason. War Totem. Yeah, sure. Don't want any of this. Just want to keep the deck nice and small. And this is the one spot we're kind of weak. Is the very first round, but we can actually foresee to get our Isochron. We should be good enough. Might actually be able to go infinite from the start now. Yeah, it looks like we can. Rebound, rebound. Oh no, we missed here. But that's fine. as long as I save... As long as I save at least one, I'm not too worried about it. Because now we are infinite. Rebound, rebound, rebound. 4C. Let's get a little mana first, and then we'll do it. Excuse me. Oh, we missed. Just kidding. I cast too many rebounds, I think. That's okay. We will just play this guy. Let this come out, and we'll just cryptic just to make sure. Speed this up a little bit. And not much left to talk about, I'm just going to turn up the music. Got a free sniper for getting more than 3 towers, so that says cloaked enemies, so that saves us 1. Just throw him out as a potential disable target, and we're off to the races. It's not really relevant, but we get it anyway. And I forget if the final boss... I don't think I need last hope. We skip. I do too much damage. It doesn't really matter. And we don't really need any stuff. Actually, I guess I need a little bit of money, but we're just going to pick up the trinkets, skip some of these other fights. And of course, we could use this infinite mana to refill our health if we needed to. There we go, maximum. There he was disabled. We just had to right click to spend a little bit of mana in order to make him shoot again. Sure. Again, don't want any of this stuff. Here we do get on to start, but a little bit of extra. It gets us a tier 2 tower at least, which is fine. We just play those spells because it ramps them up, gets our spell casts going, and also just gives us free mana. And there we go. Diamond hands. You can prevent your cards from discarding. If you do, don't draw at the start of next round. I'm actually going to skip this one because I feel like it's going to make the combo all kinds of whack. We skip this, so I'm actually going to pass on that. Mostly because I don't need it, and it just seems like it might complicate things. No tower here, which we could probably just survive on the shots, but we can also just spells exactly. Look at that. Cremator's completely irrelevant, but anyway. And let's see. We should be good to go. Just gotta pay attention. I don't have any way to see stealth right now, so. If any stealthy boys come through, I'll just have to pop them with a rebound. Oh, all towers can now see cloaked enemies. Perfect. Still not picking any of this up. And we can hit the shop to remove a card. And then hit the rest of it, I guess. Towers attack faster, gain range. Start each combat with 1 extra mana. I mean, yes please. And then remove a card. And we will take out the Fulminator. Because we don't need it. And I guess I may as well take the range. Random stat. Depends irrelevant. Alright, so every 5 seconds, disable 2 random towers for 5 seconds. So I just need to make sure I have enough mana built up by the time by the time I get to the boss, that's not a problem. stealth is no longer an issue, and this tower takes care of stealth anyway. Alright, thank you for joining. If you enjoyed this type of video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, really helps us out, and we'll catch you next time.